Bem, pessoal, vamos falar com o Dutch, né, para ver qual que é a próxima missão. Bem, aqui tá como Novo Sul. Acho que é o nome da missão, né? O Novo Sul.
Us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
A gente vai pescar, então? Falou que tem um rio cheio de peixes, né? Vamos ver.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good and long over.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Então vamos pescar, né? Apesar de que eu acredito ser difícil ser uma missão de apenas pescar, tá? Conhecendo o jogo, sempre tem uns tiroteios, né? Mas...
Go on. Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, it was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Tá, Dutch então pediu pra gangue não usar armas ou causar problemas, né?
Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Trem passando ali.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Ixi, mas ali, ó, tá na parte do mapa onde a gente pode ser procurado, né? Vamos ver, né? Ah, tem que...
Gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Ah, tem alguém, tem... O pessoal tá preso ali.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Já foi a nossa... Já foi a nossa pescaria, né?
You hear me? Come on, hurry!
All right.
Come on, we're losing them!
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on! What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please! My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks
Estamos
like
chegando no
some bit's
trem.
gonna make. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No! Did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Quase que eu caí aqui.
So long, deputies! Idiot!
Já
Get
foi.
after the others. Come on! The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Tá.
Stick to the side of the train. Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else. You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing.
Vixe, agora, vamos ver.
Damn fool!
Já foi. Vamos pegar os outros.
Go, get after them.
Where you gonna run to? Running ain't gonna help.
Come on, shitbag.
Go on, don't lose them.
Bastard.
Damn bastard.
Get the hell away from me.
Vixe.
This is it. Hit like a child.
Já foi.
You're only making it worse. Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman.
Vixe.
We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Need some gin? Come on. Try at least. Watch yourself. He's as dirty as they come. I don't think I can open the door from the outside, unfortunately.
Consegui?
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight.
Ué, onde que eu saio aqui? Ah, pegue o membro, vamos ver. Caramba, o ato tá todo quebrado, hein?
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well,
Ele acha que eu segui a lei, que eu ajudei a lei, né?
Are you familiar with the area here?
no, not really.
On your
Nossa, ele
right
acha
here,
que eu já
east
servi a
tobacco
lei, né?
fields. This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Caramba, hein, pessoal, o xerife achar que a gente já serviu a lei em algum momento, pensando que na verdade ele é um ladrão, né? O Arthur é um ladrão. Ah, tá. Novamente, né? O Dutch pediu pra gangue não usar armas e causar problemas em Rhodes. Bem, parece que a cidade é aqui, né?
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Ó, aqui o Arthur já desceu sozinho, hein? Aqui a gente só precisa pegar o... Vamos ver onde que a gente precisa. Ah, ele colocou aqui.
We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's
O
wonderful.
homem tem uma paixão pela justiça, hein?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur,
you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there?
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time.
Bem, não pescamos, né? Ou vamos pescar?
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Aceitar o convite para pescar. Recusar o
So you coming
convite.
or not?
Vamos ver. Vamos lá pescar, vai.
Oh, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about?
Vamos pescar,
I
né?
like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Tomar meu cavalo, né?
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Vou pescar aqui.
So how far is
É,
this
o objetivo inicial da
It's a bit
missão,
of a
né?
ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Lonnie owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
É, eles foram espertos, né?
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Craig?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
Bem, pessoal, enquanto a gente vai caminhando aqui, né, pra pescaria, eu vou fazendo as perguntas, né, pra tirar um pouco mais de informação aqui.
Open the door and there's Trelawney sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn, I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Vai, é exatamente onde a gente tava ali, né, antes. É, não dá mais pra tirar. Opa. Queria falar com o Dutch pra ver se tem mais alguma coisa. Não, não dá pra tirar mais nenhuma informação aqui, né?
In front of you. Okay.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Ah, os barcos.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Bem, vamos ver como que a gente faz pra pegar os barcos, né? Bem, temos que esperar aqui o pessoal.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Acho que é automático, né?
Come on,
Isso aí.
Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Vamos ver como que a gente faz para remar aqui, né? Ah, só pegar o direcional.
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the
Aperte
lake.
ali para apertar rapidamente para remar mais rápido. Isso aí. Ah, legal essa pescaria, hein? Bem, aqui parece que é o local, né? Ah, gasta energia, ó, quando a gente aperta o A.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Aperte RB para... LB?
Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We
Tá,
should
agora
use
ele
a lake
pegou.
lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something.
Vou pegar as iscas.
Big like a sturgeon.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms
Consigo
are
jogar
good
pro outro
for
lado ou
ticklers
não?
like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Ah, essa isca a gente tem que ficar mexendo, né?
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
I got a bite. There we go. Ah, I should have had that one.
Caramba, tá difícil aqui, hein? Pescar nesse jogo aqui não é muito fácil não, viu, pessoal? Nossa, sempre tem que ficar com o direcional aqui.
Got one. Damn it, I lost him.
É, o oceano não tá com muita sorte, acho que nem o Dutch.
Look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the
Bem,
mouth of
vamos
the river,
pegar.
just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Bem, já tá aqui selecionado.
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur
Vou
out
ter colocado
fishing?
mais próximo, né?
Came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or
Ver
you can
aqui.
go drinking all day, rob someone.
Agora eu tô pegando o jeito, ó, de tirar mais rápido o direcional direito.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley,
Pegamos mais um
that
peixe.
was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I
Pois
was
aqui o
married
outro,
to
né?
her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I'll not swim to shore.
Vamos ver.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
Pelo menos o jogo tem um bom esquema aqui, né? Ele te avisa quando você precisa parar de girar, né? De puxar a linha e ficar movendo o outro direcional ali, né? Isso aí, vamos ver. Peguei mais um peixe.
Good job, Arthur.
Vamos ver, agora se a gente pegar aqui, a gente desequipa.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat, not too far back to camp from here.
A gente vai pro acampamento.
Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
Caramba, vamos começar a cantar. Beleza.
I couldn't wait till the taste was done. I couldn't wait till the taste was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Ixi, nossa energia tá acabando, hein?
Mariner.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor
Acabou a energia, vamos ter que aguardar agora e mais devagar.
we spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, that is a bully boy. Come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground.
Será que a gente tá chegando? Acho que é aqui, né? Tá. Agora dá pra gente acelerar um pouquinho aqui. Eu acho que o acampamento tá aqui, né?
We should not let the folks back camp think we had too
Indeed not.
Por aqui. Onde que a gente vai parar o barco? Parece que é por aqui, né? Vixe, acabou nossa energia de novo, hein?
All right.
Isso aí, agora acho que a gente tem um barquinho, né?
Well, I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Bem, acho que agora a gente terminou a missão. É isso aí, ó. Missão concluída. O Novo Sul. Vamos ver como que a gente foi, né? Opa. Ah, não deu, pessoal. Apertei o botão errado. Bem, mas é isso. Para quem gostou do gameplay, não esquece de dar aquele like para me ajudar. E se inscreve no canal para ver mais gameplays como esse.